Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're really excited because we are going to talk about Mexican cinema.
Yes, that's true. I'm ready to tell you many things about the films.
To contextualize, we'll return to the 6 years of former President Cedillo. We're going to tell you why we choose this period and what happened on this time of the history.
Yes, as you mentioned, Diana, President Ernesto Cedillo Ponce de Leon had in his hands perhaps the worst crisis in our country of all time. In this administration, if I'm right, it was from 1994 to 2000. The internationalization of Mexican films was achieved.
Ouch! I remember, for example, the film Like Water for Chocolate, whose director was Alfonso Arau, who also shone with A Walk in the Clouds.
Of course, I remember those movies, and he is also the director of that film. And he's also a vote for making movies in Hollywood.
Moreover, in that time, to be exact, in the year 1995, there were many no less important film directors like Maria Novaro, Busi Cortés, José Luis García Garas, Carlos Carrera, Luis Estrada, and Gabriel Retes, among others.
Yeah, and I will also have to mention actors who were born at the time, and now there's no film that they are not part of the cast as Maria Rojo, Blanca Guerra, Damián Bichir, Bruno Bichir, Gabriela Roel, Luis Felipe Tovar, Patricia Reyes Espíndola, and clear as many others already mentioned are no less important.
And if you are wondering why our musical background is this, it is because these actors already mentioned were part of the cast of the movie Sex, Shame and Tears, which was really important movie for the Mexican cinema participation, because in only 2 weeks was 800,000 spectators.
But that's not all, Mario. Earnings were more than 22 million of pesos.
And also in the cinema listings was the Blair Witch Project, with more than 8 millions of spectators. In 4 weeks, it earns more than 22 millions of pesos.
It's sad to think that no one expected Sex, Shame and Tears was so successful.
I agree. The film was intended to censor but managed to project into a room and it was filed. Clearly, this could be the biggest reason for the crisis of Mexican cinema. Censorship is accompanied by lack of support for the directors and producers.
Enter the presidential term of Cedillo Ernesto and the last 3 years of the Salinas administration, which were the hardest between poverty, unemployment, inflation, reverse and insecurity in spite of this problem. The first cinematographic survived the economic crisis with dignity.
That's right, and what happened is that financial aid decreased.
Sure, this is what affected the movies more, and unfortunately, with this we can conclude that Mexican cinema is not supported by successful productions, but it has been shown that by little can be done a lot.
So Diana, if you have economic support in a form suitable for production, success, recognition and profits will be worthy to compete with foreign films.
With this info we say goodbye, friends, hoping you are still interested in the world of Mexican cinema and especially do not forget to support what's done in Mexico. Until next time!